Do you hate corruption, or are you just worried because you're not benefiting from it? Welcome to Peak World. If you're new, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. We often hear the word corruption, but what does it really mean for the average South African? It's more than just a headline. It's the foundational rot that erodes our society, our safety, and our future. We need to ask the crucial question: what is the true cost of corruption in South Africa? Is it the huge figure of an estimated 250 billion rand lost during the years of state capture between 2014 and 2017? That figure alone is nearly a quarter of South Africa's annual national budget. Or is it the crushing 521 billion rand that taxpayers have been forced to fork out year after year just to bail out our corrupt and mismanaged state-owned enterprises? These are businesses like Eskom and SAA that were looted from the inside. Or perhaps it's the more recent 2 billion rand fraud case confirmed by the Special Investigating Unit in the Tembisa Hospital scandal. These massive financial figures are not just numbers on a balance sheet. They represent the monumental theft of our national potential. This brings us to the core of the problem. How do we measure corruption? Do we simply count the money lost, the actual rands stolen? Or do we focus on the opportunity cost? The opportunity cost is the greater, more devastating measure. It is the cost of the services and infrastructure that were never delivered. It's the new school that wasn't built, the essential medicine that wasn't purchased, the community clinic that remains dilapidated. When money is diverted, the opportunity to uplift and protect our most vulnerable citizens is lost. This is where the paper trail of stolen money ends and the trail of human suffering begins. Ultimately, in this entire ecosystem of theft and misuse, we must identify who really benefits from corruption and who are the losers. The answer is often far closer to home than we realize. Let's be honest, many people act like they hate corruption, waving banners and demanding change. But the truth is, many only oppose it when they aren't benefiting, and they are quick to embrace corruption when it serves them personally. Consider a stark personal question. Did you pass your driver's license test honestly, or did you bribe someone? This is the everyday casual corruption that normalizes illegality. Worse still, when facing a traffic fine, how many South Africans pay a bribe, or buy a cold drink, as we say in Mzansi, to an officer on the roadside? This seemingly small, convenient transaction has a devastating ripple effect across society. When we participate in corruption, even on a small scale, we validate the system for the powerful criminals at the top. We tell them that rules are flexible and that justice is a commodity for sale. This is where the financial calculations fail. Corruption costs lives. Consider the children who die in pit toilets because the money specifically allocated to build safe school sanitation was stolen. The money was diverted by a tenderpreneur working in tandem with a corrupt politician and their administrative allies. While they profited, the consequences were paid by innocent, vulnerable children. The financial beneficiaries get their cut, and the ultimate visible recipient of this disgusting wastefulness is often an associate who gets a luxury trip to Dubai. Lives are exchanged for Lamborghinis. The Tembisa Hospital corruption scandal epitomizes this. 2 billion rand was lost, but the true cost was paid by a single family who lost a mother, sister, lover, and aunt, Babita Deokaran. Ms. Deokaran was assassinated simply for being a whistleblower, for revealing the truth. The masterminds ordered her death so they could continue their lavish lifestyle. Babita's daughter is now an orphan. This is the real cost of corruption, the cost of a life. Sadly, this level of violence is not isolated. Ekurhuleni Mafole was allegedly assassinated for exposing municipal corruption. His son lost a father. His parents lost their only child. This brutal pattern is about eliminating the truth to protect illegal activities. Reports suggest that in Ekurhuleni, 3 other administrators were also assassinated for exposing corruption. People are losing their loved ones, and yet the chilling reality is that no one is charged or arrested. Why? Because the culprits can allegedly bribe police officers, preventing investigations from even getting off the ground. But it gets worse. It is now feared that they can compromise even the National Prosecuting Authority, NPA. Corruption has become so entrenched that it is allegedly reaching into the highest levels of our society. Individuals once considered noble, even judges, are feared to be working with criminals. When the system of justice is for sale, who can the average citizen trust? This systematic breakdown ensures impunity. If you can steal millions, kill those who expose you, and then bribe your way out of jail, corruption ceases to be a crime of opportunity and becomes a strategy for wealth. The losses are no longer just financial. They are an erosion of our democracy, our rule of law, and the fundamental belief that hard work and honesty will be rewarded. The deadly effects of corruption extend to areas we rarely consider. South Africa tragically reports around 10,000 deaths by car accident annually. We must lay a significant portion of this blame at the feet of corruption. Why? Because people are obtaining driver's licenses through bribery at testing centers. This puts incompetent drivers who don't know road signs or basic rules onto our roads, causing accidents and destroying families. Furthermore, look at the condition of our infrastructure. Potholes everywhere. The roads are in disrepair because a corrupt tenderpreneur used low-quality materials and took massive shortcuts. Government officials responsible for oversight looked the other way because they received a cut of the fraudulently acquired money. These bad roads, built with stolen funds, destroy vehicles and ultimately destroy people's lives. The same life cost logic applies to failures in our public hospitals, the shortage of beds, the lack of equipment, and the medicine stockouts. It all traces back to money meant for saving lives being stolen by a greedy few. The true cost of corruption in South Africa is not 250 billion rand. It is the orphaned child, the assassinated whistleblower, the life lost in a car crash, and the erosion of hope. It demands an answer from every single one of us. Are we prepared to look the other way for convenience, or are we ready to demand a zero-tolerance approach to corruption, from the smallest bribe to the highest form of state capture? The future of South Africa depends on the answer. The painful thing about corruption is that those involved are rarely punished. Imagine corrupt Home Affairs officials involved in identity theft. An innocent citizen now suffers because someone wanted to make extra cash. Worse still are those who allow cartels to operate and sell chemicals that destroy our children's future. This systemic failure to punish corruption enables grave criminal activity. Corruption in South Africa is not just a financial crime, it is a human crisis. Behind every stolen rand is a stolen future, a child who dies in a pit toilet, a whistleblower silenced with bullets, a family destroyed on unsafe roads, a patient turned away from an under-equipped hospital. These are the real costs, paid not by the corrupt, but by the innocent. And the most painful truth is this: many of the people involved in corruption are never punished. Identity theft at home affairs, bribery at testing centers, dangerous cartels operating freely, these crimes continue because our systems allow them to. When justice can be bought, society collapses. But the future of this country does not rest in the hands of the corrupt. It rests in ours. Corruption will not end through speeches or slogans. It ends when everyday South Africans refuse to participate in it, refuse to excuse it, and refuse to stay silent. South Africa has lost enough. We cannot afford to lose any more lives, dignity, or hope. The fight against corruption begins with accountability, courage, and the decision to do what is right, even when it is difficult, even when no one is watching. Our future depends on it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more African stories. Let us know in the comments which is the greatest corruption scandal in South Africa: the arms deal, Life Asidimeni, VBS, or the Nkandla upgrade.